My neighbours just knocked on my door again. I mean, I can't prove it was there because there was no answer. By the time I got my camera on, it was about 20 seconds. And the music had stopped playing so I could get my camera on. So they knew that I was recording, I think. So when I called out, "Who is it?" they didn't answer. But they rapped quite hard on the door to try and make me answer. And then they disappeared about 20 seconds later, or 10 or 20 seconds later, by the time I got my phone on. It's really creepy. They've done this before. They're witches and they sell me, they sell my soul they sell me psychically to clients they have. And well, I guess I can't prove it. But they've done this before, and when I've gone out to confront them, there's been like a whole group of them, sometimes like 4 or 5, from the flat next door, number 31. That's where they went back into when I went back into my flat. But the whole witch family is involved. A number of people are. The people at number 28, the people at number 16, the people at number 30, and at number 31, and even when they used to live here, the people at number 33 next door. I'm surrounded by these people. And the people in the flat below me as well. I think it is number, I can't remember the exact number of it now. I think it's number 24. Yeah, number 24. And when I open the door, sometimes a whole group of them will be there shouting loudly at me saying, "Lucy, Lucy, what's wrong? Why don't you do what we want?" I wish I had that on video. I mean, they don't even know me. I've never seen them before in my life. How could I not be doing what they want? It's not like I know them. It's not like I've had any kind of agreement with them to do anything. Not like I owe them anything. It's literally a bunch of strangers appearing out of the blue and shouting at me, "Why don't you do what we want? Why won't you do what we want? What's wrong? Why won't you do what we want?" Trying to shout me down and bully me down. I know exactly what's going on. They know that I know what they're doing to me. They know they can say this to me and that I will know exactly what they're talking about. Why do I psychically resist the horrible things they do to me? They want me to think they're normal. You know how abuse victims get bullied, especially children, misled into thinking that that abuse is normal. They get told that rape is love, for example. They want me to think what they're doing is normal. They do all kinds of things to me. All kinds of things. Including personal things. All kinds of things. I may not be able to prove it, but it's true. I try and capture them on video, but they don't stick around to be videoed. They don't want to be videoed. They wouldn't have that on video. And sometimes when things have happened that I have caught on video, including a really good example once, it disappeared from my phone. It was an incident. It was an incident where a man had been psychically attacking me, and I just turned on him in my mind and went for him psychically. And he was so scared of me, he ran off screaming. And he made such a fuss, the police were called. And when they came, things were said that I really was hoping I caught on camera. And in fact I did, but then they disappeared off my camera. I was left with one small clip that didn't prove anything. How did that happen? I got about 20 minutes on camera, and then I turned off my camera, and when I checked, it wasn't there. So I tried to get a few more minutes, and they were useless anyway. And in the end, I only got about 2 minutes of useless whatever. How did that happen? I think it was because the police were on it, and they wouldn't allow me to have that film. Films I've made before with evidence of proof of things on have gone missing as well. They don't let me have proof. If I have proof about anything, if I get proof, they delete it. They just get on my phone and delete it. If you don't believe that can happen, I don't know what planet you're living on. You can control your phone, can't you? Why do you think they can't? It's a machine. And you know it gets remotely controlled. You know there are all kinds of remote controls. It works with satellites, for God's sake. It works with computers. You store things on clouds. You know they have all kinds of permissions, and they do things without permission anyway. That's what they did with me. When I get permission, when I get proof, it just goes. They go in my camera and delete it, or leave me little clips. Little bits of proof that are more disgusting than nothing. They say to me, look, we can do what we want. We can even dice and splice your life and give it back to you in little bits. Do you want this little bit? Dangling little bits of my proof in front of me. Do you want that crumb? It's useless anyway. Around 2:30 it was. 2:30 today was the 21st, is it? Tuesday the 21st, or is it 22nd of September? 21st, I think, of September 2021. They're sick monsters. Sick, evil monsters. The man next door is a witch. The man below is a witch. The witch family are witches, raising their children to be witches. Seriously, even their little kids. They raise them to hunt like little predators. They're raised as witches. They're witches from infancy, doing sick, disgusting, filthy, monstrous things from the youngest age, because it's going to be their living. I've seen her clients treat that witch at number 16, the young witch at number 16, like a local hero. Were doing things to me that they couldn't do themselves. They thanked her profusely, like she was a local hero for being able to do things to me they couldn't do themselves. I don't know how. Some people are better at bullying than others, you know that. Some people are better at various things than others. And she knows how to victimize and psychically abuse. She's a witch, raised to it, I suppose, by her own mother. Like she raises her own children to it. I'm surrounded by horrible people. You might think I should leave, but I don't really know where else I would go. I haven't got anywhere. I haven't got anywhere better, really. I've lived in a number of places in my life, but there have been witches in all of them. And even if they haven't, they just come along with their car, park outside, and start doing witchcraft to me. There's no escape from it. So I may as well stay here, because at least it's a flat of my own in good repair with, secure tenancy. So I may as well stay here. I could end up far worse off if I left. So I'm just staying. But it's horrible. It's horrible life here. They make my life horrible. I would be happy without them. You know, I'm perfectly capable of being happy. You know, I'm happy now and then, which is, you know, what they want. They want my happiness. They want my energy. There's something wrong with them, and they need to take what they lack from me. You know, so I get myself happy now and then they victimize me again and bring me down. And today they did their really violatory trick of openly trying to physically force themselves on me, trying to physically harass and bully me into submission by knocking on my door again, rapping on it quite hard to make me acknowledge them. And then they ran off when I got my phone out and started, when I got my camera going and went to try and film them. It's at least the 4th time they've done that, to try and force me to acknowledge them and interact with them psychically, to try and force me to focus on them so they can drain my energy out of me. I've learned one thing to do is to expel them from your mind. So I'm going to try and ignore them and forget them again at the end of this, after this video. But that doesn't mean it's not, you know, abusive. It doesn't mean it's something that can just be forgotten. I try and forget them to survive. It's a mental trick you need to learn to survive them, because they stress you to death otherwise if they can. Stress is a way of getting your energy out of you. They want you to lose your energy. They want to fray it all away. And if you want to survive, you have to fight for your energy, including by trying to forget them deliberately and make yourself happy and stay happy. That's what things have to be like to survive them. It doesn't mean it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean they're not affecting you. It doesn't mean they're not harassing you. It just means you have to learn these tricks to survive, and you're entitled to survive. So here I go again, trying to control my mind to survive them when they're physically harassing me by coming and knocking hard on my door. You might say get the police, but they don't believe me. They think I'm mad or attention-seeking, or that I just can't prove it. I can hear them outside. They're there again. They listen to me. They make it obvious they're there now and then by moving in a way that makes noise, or opening and closing their door next door to let me know they've been listening to me or come out to listen to me or things like that. They're standing out there. Now and again they will say something like, "She's talking, I can hear her," or things like that. They openly harass me. They're there now. Let's see if I can get them, but I bet they're gone by the time I get there. Hang on. Is there anyone there? There quite often is someone there now when I go to look for them. They used to hide a bit more, but they're getting more obvious now. Anyway, I'll finish the video now. That's what's happened yet again. I'll try and catch them doing it in the future, but it's not easy. I need a one push button to get the camera on, something like that, really quick. Even then they'd know I was filming just because the music or video or whatever had stopped. Bad people they are.